everybody, this is Bonnie and I'm coming to you with card number 3 from our Peaceful Deer bundle set. You had to buy the stamp set and the punch as a bundle and for my online class, and then I'm sending you the 4 tutorials. So this is the card that we're making today, and so let's get started. All your pieces will be in a bag, so you just pull them right out. Very simple and easy here. Then we are going to take and we're going to fold the base card, which this is 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score it in half at 4 1/4. So we're going to score it down really good. Okay, so we got that done. And then we're going to take a piece of the Designer Series paper, and we are going to put this on the back. This was in the celebration kit, so it coordinated with this deer set. If you don't have it, I'm sure there's other pattern papers that you can use for this card, but everybody that joined my class will already have some of it. Okay, oops, and again, guess what I forgot to do before you stick it down? We needed a piece of ribbon across here. And I did that last time. I'm just getting excited and trying to move right along here. So we'll just peel this up very carefully, very, very carefully. Okay, let's see if I can do it without peeling it all up. I don't know, I might not be able to. Well, maybe. Just add some more adhesive down to where I think I want it. Add that there. Let's bring it around. See, now you guys are learning all my tricks on what I do when I make mistakes. When I do it, see, I do it too. So there we go. And then we put the piece of this lovely ribbon that is in the holiday catalog. It's called Real Red Rigid Ribbon. Rigid. I don't know. I can't read it. I don't have my glasses here, man. It's so far away. So then you got this really cool iridescent white snowflake that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that down right behind it. So just like that. So we're just going to take actually take a glue dot. And we are just going to put one glue dot right in the center of this. And then we're just going to find a spot that we want it. We kind of want it off-centered. We don't want it right-centered, right in the center of the card. So we want that off-centered, just like that. Then we're going to take some linen thread. And I'm going to take and I'm going to put a little tiny piece right here on my card of the snail. And then we're going to, or you could use a glue dot too, if you wanted to. And then we're going to take this and we're just going to make some loops. You want to start out with a smaller loop. I kind of let the loop or the ribbon do my talking for me, I guess. Whatever way it decides that it kind of wants to go, like to lay flat, then I kind of let it do that. And you want to do the smaller ones first. So we got a couple small ones there. Now we want to go bigger, so we want to go out and around this bigger one a little bit. Not really around it, just you want it to look bigger. Just trying to find the right way that it wants to lay. That's the trick. And it doesn't have to be precisely over it. It can be off it a little bit. It doesn't matter. That's what gives it character. It makes it. And this one's laying a little flatter now because it's been in an envelope. But normally, my ribbons would be bebopping everywhere too. So, there we go. And then once we got them all down, take your ribbon scissors and just snip it. Oh, that one didn't stay, so we'll come back with it. Sometimes, if it doesn't stay just right, you may have to put a glue dot on there or something, but I know I'm going to be using some Stampin' Dimensionals for my little deer here, so I know I'm going to be okay by not putting one there because I'll be doing that. So now we can set that aside. Now we're going to bring in our Whisper White paper, and we need the deer that's like jumping, that coordinates with the punch, because we're going to be using the punch this time. And we are going to take our Memento Black ink and we're going to stamp this right up. Just like that. Yep. And then we're going to stamp it on the page. I don't know. I stamped him like he was jumping, but I didn't have to do that. So there he is. And then I'm going to color him. So we're going to take and we're going to take him and color him all in light, and then I'm going to highlight him in the dark, and I probably definitely will fast forward this. And this is Crumb Cake, if I didn't say that. Okay, so now it looks like that. So now we're going to get our punch out, and we're going to put it in here to where it all lines up. I think that looks good right there. Okay, so there we got the deer, and you got 2 extra white antlers, which you could do as you wish with them. You also get a little nose, but we're going to be putting a gem on ours for a little nose. So I'm going to take and put some of the Early Espresso in there, and you're going to get 2 deer antlers. Okay, and what I did was I put 1 antler on the back side, and then I put 1 antler on the front because he's kind of got his head turned a little bit. I don't know if that's right, but that's how I did it. I'm going to bring back in my glue and my scrap piece of paper. I'm going to add a little bit of glue there. And I am going to dip this right in the glue. Bring it back over. And I am just adding this one to the back. Silicone mat would work for this too, and it wipes right off. I just don't have it right handy. I'm not sure what I did with it. It's just not handy right here. Because that's usually what I use. And then we're going to grab this antler. Yep, goes this way. And I'm going to dip it. I think I need a little more glue. Oh, there we go. I'm going to dip it right in it. And then I'm going to put this one, oops, right down there. Just let it sit there for a minute. Then we're going to bring in a rhinestone, and we're going to use Real Red Dark. Now your guys' is probably already colored for you. And I got one of the tiny ones, and I'm just going to color one because I thought this would be cute. Little Rudolph with a real red nose. And I'm just going to pick it up, and I'm going to put it right on the edge of it. Just like that. Because he's flying in the sky. While I'm letting that dry for a little bit, I'm going to take the scrap piece of paper I put in there for you guys, and I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas. Oops, got a little dark on one end, but I'm going to leave it. I'm going to be okay with it. It's going to be good. And we're just going to trim this down fairly small. All right. And now we're going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of our reindeer. So he's right here, like this, just like that. And then we're going to take some minis and put them on the back of our greeting. Need about 3. And then we're going to put our greeting right, yeah, I think I had it right about here. And there we go. And that is your card number 3 for the online class. So thank you, everybody, and I will be back with card number 4. Bye-bye.